Welcome to Inside Operational Minds. This video series focuses on IFC's disruptive technology business in South Asia. We have visited our portfolio companies in their offices and brought to you their stories. Stories that highlight how these businesses are creating new markets and delivering on impact metrics while generating strong financial returns. Each of these examples demonstrates how erupting forces of technology are gradually disrupting the landscape of every industry. Hope you enjoy the series.
Hi everyone, I'm Ruchira Shukla and I'm the regional lead for IFC's investments in disruptive technologies in South Asia. Today we'll be chatting with Niramai. Niramai is a portfolio company of Pi Ventures, one of the seed stage venture capital funds in IFC's portfolio. Niramai has developed a unique solution that uses artificial intelligence for breast cancer screening. With me is Dr. Geeta Manjunath, founder and CEO of Niramai. Hi Geeta, how are you today?
Hi Ruchira, I'm good. Thanks for coming over to Niramai office.
Always nice to be here. Let's start with your background, Geeta, and what led you to start Niramai?
I have a PhD in artificial intelligence and machine learning from Indian Institute of Science and over 25 years of experience in Hewlett-Packard Labs and Xerox Research. Before starting Niramai, I was working on several interesting problems with my team, solving it using technology. During that time, two of my cousin sisters were detected with breast cancer in their very early stage. They were just about late 30s and early 40s. And that's when I realized that there is a huge gap in breast cancer screening solution for younger women. Started researching on use of imaging solutions and artificial intelligence to address this problem. That's how Niramai was born.
That must be really tough, Geeta. Thank you for sharing that story with us. And I can clearly see how that would be a driving force in having created a platform like Niramai. We are all actually witnessing an increase in the incidence of breast cancer cases. And the burden is particularly high in emerging markets, which have high poverty levels and low levels of health insurance penetration, which means for disease like cancer can be a huge financial burden on the families that get hit by it.
Absolutely. Breast cancer is one of the largest cancer killers in women today. 500,000 women die because of breast cancer, and 15% of these deaths is happening in India, all because of late detection. The survival rates in India is just between 50 to 60%. Every alternate lady detected with breast cancer is dying. Early detection can save many lives, improve survival rates, and reduce treatment costs as well.
So the focus has to be on detection, and from having looked at your solution very closely, we understand that a solution like Niramai can take those survival rates from the current 50-60% to as high as 90%. And the detection today is being the traditional modality is a mammogram, which a lot of people find very painful, and many women just don't want to be exposed to that radiation.
Yeah, so there are these socio-cultural issues. In addition, mammography is not an affordable and accessible methodology for the developing world, right? It has its own limitations. It does not work on women under 45 years of age, and also women who have dense breasts above 45 years, which pretty much leaves out 60 to 70% of the ladies in India from screening itself.
And that's why Niramai is such a key solution and so close to our hearts as IFC. Healthcare in general is a very important space for us.
Yes.
And within healthcare, we care about getting health services more accessible and affordable to various segments of society. And we've now seen through your solution that it addresses several of the traditional limitations, and I believe is also much more affordable than a mammogram.
Absolutely, because most of the solution part, the core part of the solution is really the artificial intelligence algorithms that we have developed, right? Which enables tools that can be used by simply skilled people right out there in the rural areas.
And completely private, right? So should we show the users a little video of how your solution works?
The experience of our solution is very simple. The lady walks in, she's sitting in front of a thermal imaging device, which measures the temperature variations on the chest, and our software analyzes these thermal patterns using our AI solution to say where exactly could be a likely abnormality that requires attention. Our solution is completely privacy aware, no see, no touch, no pain, no radiation.
The use of AI makes this really transportable, right? Because at the premise where the detection is happening, you're using a handheld camera, and all the analysis is happening at the back end.
Yes. Thermal imaging has been around for some time. There have been doctors who are trying to use this as an adjunct modality. But lack of a proper analytic solution on it has reduced its accuracy. Now, by adding AI to it, we have improved the accuracy to such a level that we're able to detect many, many more cases that was missed by mammography.
Easy access and affordable solutions to segments of the population that would otherwise not have them.
Absolutely. We have actually partnered with several NGOs and cancer societies to take this solution to rural areas, several remote parts of India, to enable breast screening to many, many more women and save many lives.
You've effectively created a new market because this kind of screening didn't even exist before, and the traditional methods were not available to the masses. So it's a new solution at attacking a totally new market.
Yes, just over the last 1 year or so, we have screened more than 9,000 women in apartments, corporate offices, of course, in hospitals, as well as rural areas.
So you can take the solution to where the patient is. And I also see global applicability of the solution, right? Because the problems that we are talking about with traditional modalities or the problems related to emerging markets are not unique to India alone. Most emerging markets have high poverty levels and low health insurance. So such a solution could be used in those markets as well.
Absolutely. Breast cancer is definitely not an India-only problem. It's a global solution. And the limitation of enabling screening in dense breast is a global problem, right? So whatever we are doing is completely applicable to several other developing world as well as developed nations. We are very excited to partner with IFC, which has reach in over 100 emerging market locations. And we would really look forward to partnering with IFC to take the solution to many, many more women in these countries.
Well, and we at the Disruptive Technologies team at IFC hope to find more innovative companies like yourself who are solving tough problems and making a difference to the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchira. It was great talking to you.
Thank you, viewers. If you're curious to learn more about Niramai or our work in disruptive technologies, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm based in the Delhi office, and if you're in town, we can grab coffee, or else drop me an email and we'll find a time to chat. Thank you.